The Yoruba said religion first before tribe. Ronus fight for those that has tribe as priority. So therefore, to an average Ronuku, what is going on in Oke-Ode, in Kwara State, is probably like a self-inflicted, because according to them, they don't know, they don't believe that Yorubas in Kwara, that they are Yoruba enough. They consider them as those who are so closer to the Boros, the Fulanis, and therefore, meanwhile, Yorubas makes up the majority of the state, the Kwara state, so to say. However, the Ronokus now felt like, you see those who claim to be Yorubas, who speak Yorubas, but they will tell you that they are Fulanis. Others will be like, no, they are Muslims. So, and they are not, their religion comes first before any tribe or anything. So the Ronokusu are very good in trying to make sure that their classism, like the first class, second class, third class kind of hierarchy that they have developed for who is Yoruba and who is not really Yoruba. Sure you get. So they are debating if it should be their issue to raise awareness on Kwara is bleeding. So in that regard, others have concluded that, you know what, these people barely claim that they are Yoruba. So what is our business with that? We cannot let people allow themselves to be used to remove Tifnumbu in 2027. So whatever happens, everybody must agree that we must stand with Tifnumbu. Nobody say me, stand with Tifnumbu. Here you get. But if you are standing with Tifnumbu because of, Tifnumbu, that's bold. Be honest. But modeling it up like you are standing with Tifnumbu because he's a Yoruba and you want to defend Yoruba. Yorubas are being killed. And you are almost like indifferent. Because that's how you get to know the Ronokus. They will give you reasons, explanations, this and that, why Tifnumbu is not to be bothered. And then you're like, what is now the benefit of even being president of the country? Policy, people have become poorer. Power, the influence of okay, now your person there, if he used that position to at least protect you somehow, which ordinarily you should use the position to protect the entire country, but at least something that you can say, if not for him, that one, Babu. So what exactly then would you say is the Yoruba's interest that Tinubu is probably interested in, that you as a person believes that Tinubu's interest is the same as Yoruba interest, and Yorubas are being killed? In Niger State, it is reported that the former state chairman of a SUBEB, that's a state universal basic education board or something, and 25 others were kidnapped in Niger State. Right? I think they even have a name. Yeah, they only had this. There's a reason why I want to share this with you as well. Nigeria and Nigeria media, the way they have psycho-managed a lot of you in a way that most of the time when you are angry, you are just going to misplace the anger. You're just going to get mad at something that is so insignificant. Why is that? Because they have diluted the type of information they are they are letting you consume. If they call these killers terrorists, there's a way you are going to react. If the media continue to call them terrorists, people won't be welcoming them the way they are welcoming them in those videos they're doing peace talk. But the media continue to call them gunmen, bandits, right? In order to skew the seriousness of who they are in your mind. You get what I mean? So they kidnapped Mr. Neworo. That's his name. They kidnapped him somewhere along Mokwa, New Busa Road in Borgu, local government area of Niger State. That's where they kidnapped him. But their media reported that Mr. Nekwo, the former chairman of SUBEB, and 25 others. Those ones no get name. You are never going to continue reading that article or that news And then you see a part they will mention the names of people kidnapped. No? Mr. Ninko, if their media, if they kidnap 150 people and the former senator, their media will report that the former senator Lawan has been kidnapped. His driver has been killed. Do you get what I say? The Senator Lawan has been kidnapped. Sorry, Senator Lawan and 150 others have been kidnapped. His driver was killed. They're not going to name the driver. And the 150 others here is that you will never see the severity in that. You will just be like, this terrorist just killed 150 people. And people say that. You possibly have said that too. Yeah, subconsciously, like, man, this terrorist, man. But they just killed 200 people, sha. That's it. But inside of you, you are not really affected. Because their media, the way they will report it, they will talk more about that senator, which ordinarily would have mixed, dilute your own feelings. The senator, they kidnap the senator. Now, people like that are supposed to kidnap. What about the 150 others? I know. Oh, man, all these senators, all these politicians, they deserve to kidnap all of them. But what about the 150 others? About 150 others, they go find their level, Jare, but I mean, I'm just saying in my mind. But what about the 150 others? Those are human beings too, So I know it's bad. It's bad. So this is now going to be somebody like, if I was the person, the next person who is reminding him and saying that, what about the 150 people? What about the other 150 people? At that point, I'll be the one that is now probably like, diluting his own feelings because he wanted to feel happy that senator has been kidnapped, that he is not really that bothered. In order not to sound like not to sound like a bad person, he or she may just be like, honestly, I just feel sorry for this 150 people, honestly. This kidnappers, instead of them to be kidnapping these politicians. There are people like that. The point I'm making here is that we are all traumatized by what we see and what we hear, as well as what we physically pass through. Trauma comes in different ways. Nigerians have been so traumatized that they have been fed with so much lies that even when they see the truth staring them on the face, they will doubt it. Because that's how they are psychologically conditioned. Those who didn't get kidnapped, who ran away from the incident where Mr. Subeb, ex-Subeb chairman, got kidnapped. Women, children, majority of them who ordinarily probably had no idea who is president, who is governor, who is chairman, who is anything. They just realized that they had to run or else they would die. And that is why the refugee numbers in Nigeria continue to grow. The politicians and the media continue to play down the seriousness of this. They continue to try to manipulate the constitution to favor these murderers. But the killings continue despite any peace deal. Baba, I'll show you something. When you first see this video without caption, you will think these guys are going for community meeting, or they are going for political rally. No, they are not. They are terrorists arriving a peace meeting in Katsina, northern Nigeria. Are you with me? Terrorists waiting. I mean, they had canopies, government officials, local government, traditional rulers. The communities traumatized already. They were waiting for terrorists, my brother. They were waiting for terrorists to arrive so that they could have a peace meeting. You go think say they won't go do inter-house sports. But na terrorists with that on their bikes, with their guns and everybody. And the community was already waiting for them for peace meeting. But while they pretend to have peace meeting, like terrorists in northern Nigeria, they are like freedom fighters. They are like common sides. As much as, there is established a fact that their camps are built or set up inside the jungle from where they always come into the town to carry out their attacks and go back, right? But in northern part of Nigeria, fighting them, seeing them pass and all that, and in that large numbers, right? When they want to let everybody know that they are around, broad daylight. So there may be like maybe 300 of them on bikes. So they will bring in, when they get to this town, they will leave 100. Then they will continue. They get to the next town, they will leave 100. Then they will continue to the next one. You get that now, just to ride around and everybody sees them and all that. If you are nice to them, you probably will feel protected. In some places, they just go straight into people's shops and just pick whatever they like in the market and all that without paying anything. And people they don't resist. Sites like this, which was also captured, by the way.
Ga su walakantattu da su iyan banza. An ga mutane yan ba a gara man kashi su bane, minti nawa ne kashi su. Shagon Abdullahi nan ko an samu matsala ruwan da yake wayan shi. Duk wanda yake wayan shagon nan shi. Ko wannan ka cikin wannan ko ya bude bai bude wata. Da sai yake budewa wallahi. Budewa goma yake budewa. Yawan jahili ce wai.
So you have to be praying, right? You have to be praying that as they are going, they shouldn't stop in your own place. They probably should continue going. So you may start hearing news that they have started burning places. They have started killing people openly like that, shooting and killing everybody. When they are done, they will jump on their bikes. They will they will ride back these communities that they passed when they were going. They will go back. And those ones will be like, okay, they are lucky. They are fine. They're not coming for them. This is the everyday life of so many parts of northern Nigeria. That their governors, their local government chairmen, their local politicians, every one of them they are aware of. Kwara State, for instance, is APC state. There should be a benefit for being part of the ruling party. Abi, there should be some. I'm saying, Niger State, who said he would personally lead Tinubu's campaign because there's no poor people in Niger. There is nothing called terrorists in Niger anymore. That's where they kidnapped a Subeb ex-chairman of Subeb. And of course, those who ran away in a country not at war, in the middle of the night, who end up somewhere. And the saddest part is that there's some people who ran away from these killings. They still ended up being attacked and killed in places where they believe should be safe from Niger State.
Tona uwayenku.
Ya fita?
Sa ta gaba ko?
Ga kan da ba.
Wasu kenan bayan ku. Ina tsare mu. Kawo? Yawa ƙarfi. Hijama. Shi Hassan fakunno kai kenan. To ai to mu jan na bari yau kwana. Allah ko da sa. Mu jan ku. Na tsayawa.
Dogo har da kai kana gudu. Allah kare mu.
Amin dan kaje.
To can ma ka ɗauka. Na gano su. A'a, suna can ƙasan can. Suna can cikin dajin nan. Ku je da inda suka za su dawo ai. Ai hakuri a wuce.
Na na take na wa ga su mai bane langa. Ba da holala ga tana can mun baro da su an cin ba wuce.
To kina jarira? Kina ga nan baya? Allah sauke. Kina gurin hijira?
Wai.
Ke mana? Allah hana su bacci. Su suka hana mana bacci, su ma Allah hana su bacci. Alam berade. Ku a hankali.
Sau da kika shi yawa. Mu je mu faɗi.
Mu je ku zan ku mu zan ku.
Yan tallan nan. Ba su sune hanan.
To, ku wuce mu je.
Suna gida ko?
Ku ne?
Mu ne.
Kai, wallahi. Abu da ci gaba da tafiya ka tun da sauran da sun wuce.
Su an gane zam muke ji.
Allah ka mana sauki. Kai sanin ku. Ka na illallah. Allah tsare. Na tsare.
Muna zaune muna bidiyo.
Ina fadi.
Sanin ku. Kya da ke cikin gudun hijiran? Allah tsare. Sanin ku. Halo Sani. Wallahi. Mala na nan zuwa zanga. Fatulo. Haka aka yi. Bush man. Saninku. Saninku. Na shi ina ina raji'un. Kawo? Ya kana nan? Ka mu don. A'a ba bai nake ba.
Dai nan muna cikin wani hali yanzu ga. Inda taimako don Allah muna bukata a taimaka mana. Don Allah don annabi saboda cikin daji muke yanzu na cikin dabaye muke nan ma cikin daji cikin daren ga. Da mu da iyalanmu da tsaron ƴaƴanmu duka gaba daya. Allah ya taimaka mana.
Kai kawo kana da abin da zaka ci ba.
Dole na ganin ce cikin wahala na yi ni da yunwa kuma ga mutane da yara suna kuka. Kuma ga bane.
That is Nigeria. And, you know, I always remind us that when you see one video of the victims of a failed system like that, there is a chance that there are 100 others that happened or were never captured in any video. You get that now? So there's a chance. And one video is enough. In this instance, there are thousands, right? But one video is enough to depict the true picture of what it is to live under the propaganda of APC, where people who are not at war. Are you with me? The country that is not at war, as the politicians are saying, is having ingrowing, multitude of refugees. People are leaving their homes. These are not communal clashes. You know those communal clashes, they will say two communities are fighting and the people are running away and all that. No. These are invaders going into carefully selected communities. Somebody said, is Niger State not a Fulani state? No, it is not. Or you know why the Fulanis actually have access to power there? It's a different story. But whoever has the power should protect everyone, you know? And that's why you have to know them as Fulani terrorists. Do you get me now? So they have these chosen selected areas where these attacks are taking place. Areas where they have full control. They don't need to invade such areas anymore. Areas where they know that they do not have any at all. And yeah,